Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'chakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom. Okay. So the title of this lesson is The Prophets of Old Are Back Today, man. All right. Prophets of old are back today. Meaning what? Reincarnation is a thing. Now, this isn't really a lesson on reincarnation entirely, but it is, So because you have a lot of people who think that reincarnation doesn't exist. Well, they think the Most High just gives you a new body, and that's it. What I'm saying? The old one done away, nothing is recycled, none of that. But reincarnation is a thing, man. Okay, your spirit lives. All right, your spirit lives on for as long as the Most High wants it to live. Okay, pretty much your spirit is eternal. All right, and your body goes back to the earth. But that's the thing too. What I was meditating on? I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I mean, your spirits come back, but also your bodies come back too. And I'm saying your bodies come back as in other people. The blueprint or the model or the foundation of your body is it regenerates itself as well. It has a reincarnation, if you want to say, as well, because there's some people who look like you. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who resemble you. There's some people, what they call this a doppelganger or doppelganger or something like that. But basically, when there's a person who you don't know or whatever the case is, the person you basically don't know and they look just like you, or a person that looks just like you, like a spitting image of like you, but you have no relation to them. All right. So I was and if I may be wrong, brothers, correct me, but like I was thinking to myself, I'm like, your bodies really do have a reincarnation too, because there's people who look like you, out there in this world who look just like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little brain food. So let me get this real quick. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there's no new thing under the sun, right? Okay, no new thing under the sun, man. And that's so true. Like everybody be like, oh, they didn't have cell phones back in the year 1900. No, they didn't necessarily have an iPhone, but they had the elements to create it. Okay, them same elements that you have on an iPhone to create it was in the earth from the beginning, man. Okay, there's no new thing under the sun, man. It says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old time, which was before us. And you know what? Who knows if there was an iPhone back in that year, man? Okay, you never know. You never know, man. All right. But I ain't even gonna get into that. All right. So let me go ahead and hit the point right here. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, right? Your body, because we are made out of the ground. All right. You have the word Adama, which means of the ground or of the earth. Okay. Adama, which is Adam in Hebrew. Okay. And we all come from Adam. So we're all made from the dust of the earth, of the ground. Okay. Verse 7. Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. Right. The spirit returns to the Most High. So your spirit lives on. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 20. It says, all go unto one place, all are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. Right, man. Verse 21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of beast that goeth downward to the earth? Come on, man. So these animals, their spirits, they stay upon earth, man. Okay. But the spirit of man goes back to the Most High. But let me get this precept real quick. This is to bounce off of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 7. It's a lot. This is Psalms chapter 104 and verse 29. Psalms 104, starting at verse 29. It says, Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust. Okay, and that breath is their spirit. Okay, that's the breath, man. It says, and return to their dust. Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created. Okay, and thou renewest the face of the earth. Right, man. Okay, so the Most High sends forth his spirit and they're created, or he takes their spirit and they're dead, man. Okay. So like the title of the lesson basically is the prophets of old are here today, you know. So you have to, in order to substantiate that, you have to prove reincarnation. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 1, starting at verse 7. Behold, he cometh with the clouds. Okay. He cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, Amen. So who pierced him? Romans, okay? Romans pierced him. All right. So that old Roman Empire is here today in the reincarnation, which is the funny part, is here today in the reincarnation, but it's not as it was back then. Okay. So it says, even those which pierced him, man. So what does that mean? Those dead bodies are just gonna come up alive and just see Yahushua just to fulfill this precept? Not to say that that's impossible, but no, man, their spirit is back here today, man. Those same spirits are back today, even those which pierced him. Okay, they're gonna come and see him and then be like, oh shit, you know, and they just might know through the spirit, like, damn, we were the ones who put him to death. You know, we were the ones who put him on that cross, man. Okay, and they're gonna feel guilty as shit, man. All right, and that's why it says all the tribes of earth shall bewail him, man. To bewail something is not a good thing. They're gonna be like, and they're gonna mourn, okay, because they know that the destruction is at hand, man. All right, if you see the glory of a chariot, it just leaves you in awe, man. Okay, it leaves you in awe. You have so many questions as to just how, you know. But in the kingdom, we'll get that knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to get beamed up in them chariots, man. Okay. So imagine when you see that fathership come down from the heavens and you just see Yahushua crack them clouds. You know, you people are gonna shit on yourselves, man. And I'm not even joking, man. You're gonna shit on yourselves because if you just see a chariot just swipe past, you'll shit yourself, man. Okay, you'll be afraid. Okay, especially if you don't know what they are. All right, this is Matthew chapter 11. Starting at verse 7, right? This is about John the Baptist. It says, and as they departed, Yahushua began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, what went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken in the wind? But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. Right. Okay. But what went ye out forth to see? A prophet? Yeah, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is of he whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare the way before thee. All right, now let's get that scripture real quick. That's talking about Elijah. Okay, that's talking about Elijah. This is Malachi chapter 1. It's Malachi chapter 3 and verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord Yahweh, whom ye seek, shall suddenly come to his temple. Even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight. Behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay. Now I'm going to go to chapter 4. Malachi chapter 4, and starting at verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh. Okay. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Okay, this is talking about Elijah, man. Okay, which is John the Baptist, and if you can receive it, which is Abba Bivens, man. Okay, you know, he was the one who the Most High used to put Israel on the map, so to speak, man. Okay, it all started with Abba Bivens. If you can receive it, you know, 'cause not everyone can receive reincarnation to begin with. You know what I'm saying? This is Isaiah 40 and verse 3. It says, "The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord Yahweh, make straight in the desert a highway for our power." Okay, that's talking about John the Baptist, because that's what John the Baptist said, man, in Matthew the 3rd chapter. Now let me get this real quick to prove that, you know, because you got to read the scriptures like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Matthew 3 and verse 3, it says, "For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah, saying, the voice of one crying in," matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. "In those days came John the Baptist preaching in the wilderness of Judea and saying, Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." That's John the Baptist saying that, right? Verse 3, "For this is he that was spoken of the prophet Isaiah," which is Isaiah, "saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight." God. Okay. So it's all talking about John the Baptist, man. Going back to Matthew 11 and verse 10. Verse 10, it says, "For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which will prepare thy way before thee." Okay. And that goes back to Matthew 3, you know, prepare the way. Isaiah 40, "Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he." Verse 12, "And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force." Okay. And that's talking about the Romans. All right. Verse 13, "For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias," which is Elijah, "which was for to come." Okay. So that's exactly what Yahushua said. He said, "This is Elias or Elijah, man." Okay. So he flat out told him, "This is Elijah." All right. So this is Elijah coming back in the reincarnation, man. You know, and them bug out Amalekites, they have a thing during their Passover. Okay, they're supposed to look out the door and call for Elijah to see if he came back. You know, that shit is bugged out, man. Okay, but Elijah already came back. But if you understood the scriptures, you would know, you know. But really, if the Most High was dealing with y'all, which he's not, okay. This is Matthew 17 and 10. "And his disciples asked him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elias must first come," or Elijah? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elias, or I'm gonna say Elijah, "Elijah truly shall come first and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah, is already come, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them." Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. Okay, so that's reincarnation for you right there, man. Okay, the prophets of old are back today, man. All right. And John the Baptist was supposed to come before Yahushua comes back, and he already did. Now John the Baptist is coming a second time, which he already did. And now Yahushua is coming back a second time, man. All right. And the scriptures say that Yahushua will not meet thee as a man. All right. It tells you that in Isaiah, "I will not meet thee as a man." Okay, right. Because what? He's going to be a angelic like power, man. Wreaking hell on you people, man. Causing hell on you people. Revelation chapter 10, verse 11. "And he said unto me," actually, I'll start at verse 10. Revelation 10 and 10. "And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, it was in my belly bitter." Right, man. That means he took the whole roll of the scriptures. He understand, you know, he got the spirit of understanding because he took the whole scriptures, right? Verse 11. "And he said unto me, Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and king and tongues and kings." Okay, so this is John the Revelator. John the Revelator is back today, man. We don't know who, but it tells it's believed, okay, you know, it was believed that it's high priest Ariah. All right. So John the Revelator is back today, man. All right. Because there's no record of John the Revelator ever leaving the island of Patmos. And when he was in the island of Patmos, man, he was up in age, man. Okay. So John the Revelator is back today, pushing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it's believed to be High Priest Ariah. So it's believed that High Priest Ariah will come back, man. All right, in his right state of mind. You know. But we will know in the kingdom, man. We gonna know. All right. The Most High gonna give us that understanding. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 13. It says, "But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in the lot at the end of the days." So this is what the Spirit told Daniel, "Go thy way till thou shalt rest." Okay. Slakia, but go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest. So you're gonna die and stand in the lot at the end of the days, right? So the prophet Daniel is back in these last days, man. Okay. See if this precept is good. Salah. Salakia. Bear with me if I'm going a little fast. I'm trying to get this lesson wrapped up because I'm about to leave the camp soon. And the brother's about to come get me. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, "That which has been is named already," right? Like Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. "And it is known that it is man, neither may he contend with them that is mightier than he." Right. Okay. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 6. And Salakia. That's not it. That's not it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get another precept real quick. All right. It's Isaiah 45 and verse 7. Salakia. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm just gonna skip that. Let's go ahead and get this real quick. I'm gonna go to the book of Job, chapter 3 and verse 11. Job chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, "Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give of the ghost when I came out the belly? Why did the knees prevent me, or why the breast that I should suck? For now I should have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept. Then had I been at rest." Okay, so Job basically asking why he didn't die, and now he's explaining what it would have been like if he did die. Verse 14. It says, "With kings and counselors of the earth, which built the desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as in hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw the light. There the wickedness, Slacky, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest." He's talking about the spirit realm. "There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressors. The small and the great are there. The servant is free from his master." Okay, so okay. I'm gonna get another precept to bounce off that, man. So that Job was basically talking about the spirit realm. Okay. And now I'm gonna get a precept. It's the book of It's in Ezra's in the Apocryphal law. This is Second Ezra's chapter 4 and starting at verse 40. So he answered me and said, Go thy way to a woman with child and ask of her when she hath fulfilled her 9 months, if her womb may keep the birth any longer within her. So the angel, is saying, go ask a woman if she can still keep the baby when the baby is ready to be born, right? Verse 41. Then said I, No, Lord, that can she not. And he said unto me, In the grave the chambers of souls are like the woman of a womb. It's like the womb of a woman. So the spirit realm is the chamber of souls, right? Verse 42. For like as a woman that travaileth maketh haste to escape the necessity of the travail, right? So a woman, she rushes to get the baby born when it's time to be born. It says, even so do these things it says, even so do these places haste to deliver those things that are committed unto them. Right, man. So the spirit realm makes haste when it's time to deliver that spirit back up on earth, man, into whichever body the Most High puts you in. Okay. So the reincarnation is a thing, man. Okay. We die, we go to the spirit realm, and we come back, man. So that was basically just showing that the prophets of old are back today, man. Okay. So with that, man, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.